welcome back to my channel. My name is Tara and my YouTube channel name is The Planting Bug. So I'm gonna do a really quick video. I have a ton of stuff going on today with my plants. It's a day that I've just been noticing that some of my plants look like a few of them aren't doing too well, and it looks to me like they're root bound, and so I need to replant those. And I wanted to record it all, but I'm afraid it'll just be a really long, boring video, because honestly, when I start projects like this, if you look right here, it can take me like 3 or 4 hours to get it all done. And so I don't want to bore you guys, but I thought what I would do is show you this beauty. I propagated my Monstera Deliciosa. I've done it quite a few times. It is by far the easiest plant to propagate. It's amazing and so much fun to watch. But I have had this sitting in water probably for maybe a little less than a month. But if you look at all that root growth, it is just insane and gorgeous. And I need to replant this. So that is what this video is gonna be. I believe I did show a video earlier on how I propagated it. I believe so. But anyway, they're very easy to propagate. You cut below the node. Maybe I'll try to find some video footage and put it in here. But if not, I do believe that I showed a video a couple of videos back. It's all about Monstera Deliciosas. I think I do show you it. Actually, I'm positive. So go back and check out that video to show you how you propagate. But now this baby is ready to be put in some soil and into its own pot. So that is what I'm gonna do and share with you guys on this video. So what I'm gonna do here, I did go to the store. I bought a bunch of just nursery pots. This is what I really love to grow my plants in. They've got great drainage holes here on the bottom. They're super cheap. And then you can just put them in a decorative pot to make look good, or a basket, which is what I'm gonna do with this one. I just got some new baskets in and I'm really excited to put this one in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this potted and I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so if you look here, this is the plant that I showed you guys that I'm going to pot. If you look right here, this pot is gonna be plenty big to put it in. It's gonna have room to grow its roots. I'm not sure if you can even see that there, but as you can see, this is a great size pot to just get this started in. And I've got some soil here. This is just a soil that I buy from my nursery. They just have it pre-made and it's got all the right stuff in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Honestly, you just need to get this filled up, maybe about halfway. This is what I love about plants and just repotting. I love getting my hands in the soil. It just feels awesome. So I have this filled up a little more than half full. You can see right there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take this out of its container that it's been sitting in. All right, so I kind of wanted to show you this because you want to be careful. You don't want to just rip it out and cause a lot of damage. It really is shoved in there well, and I am a little worried about pulling it out. I might get some water on my floor, but I'm just going to kind of show you here. It might be a little hard to get out, but I'm just going to very carefully try not to damage it. Come on, baby. Come on out. This little neck on this bottle causes issues sometimes if those roots get too big. But as you can see, she's coming out with no damage at all. Look at that. I want to just show you those roots. Look how gorgeous that is. Maybe that's not interesting to some people, but to me, that is just, it's so much fun to watch. It's so fun to watch those roots just take life, and you know that this plant's gonna do really well. So let's go ahead and get this put in the pot now. Okay, so here's my soil, here's the roots. You want to really give them room to grow. So I'm just gonna kind of move the middle out a little bit so I can get that in there. You don't wanna push them down hard or anything like that. You just want them to fit in there as naturally as possible. So as you can see here, I can go down a little bit, but I don't want to go down too much. I want it to have room to grow roots at the bottom. So if you look there, I've just put that in there as naturally as possible as the way it was sitting in the water. Let me see if I can give you a better look here. So there you go. It is in there now, and I'm gonna go ahead and just fill up the soil all around. You don't wanna have it like firmly packed in, kind of more of a loosely packed soil in that pot. So I'm just gonna fill up this cup the best that I can. Trying to hold up the pot or the plant at the same time without it falling over. It's a little hard. Let's get a little bit more here. Okay, so right now I've got about, you know, on its own it's pretty much standing, but what I'm gonna do is just kind of loosely pack it in, kind of get it around the sides. You don't want to be too rough on it. I'm just gonna kind of push this in, make sure it's got enough soil in it to kind of hold it in place and be sturdy for it to start growing roots and just taking it and making its own little life here. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So you want your potting soil to be a well-draining potting soil. I'm lucky, I just get mine at my nursery and they already have it pre-made. It's not too expensive, and my plants have done really well using their soil that has everything in it that I need. I can see it's got some pumice in it. They said that it has worm castings in it. Just all the stuff that you would need to have a healthy plant. So there we go, she is planted. Look how beautiful she looks. The next thing I wanna do is give this a good watering, which I'm gonna do over here at my sink. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add it into the decorative basket that I just got. So I do have dishes in my sink. I'm kind of in a mess right now, because like I said, I've got a lot of projects going on. So let's go ahead and give this a nice, thorough watering. Just get it all around the soil. So that is quite a bit of water. I'm gonna go ahead and see here. You're gonna wanna see water coming out of these holes at the bottom, so I might need to go a little longer. This is all dry, fresh soil that I'm adding. So as you can see, I'm not sure if you can or not, but it is starting now to come out of the bottom there. So this is a great first watering for this plant. I'm gonna let that go ahead and drain out, and then I'll add it in the decorative pot. So right now it is still draining out quite a bit. So I definitely don't wanna put it in a tray right now or a pot that the water is gonna accumulate at the bottom. So I've added it here to this dish mat. I'm gonna let the water just seep into that. And let me show you quickly here is the basket that I'm gonna put this in. I checked it before, just made sure that that nursery pot would fit in here well. I got this from Potty. They're definitely not, endorsing this video or anything like that. If they want to, they can give me a call because I love their products. I got them on Amazon, but at the bottom, you can see there's a plastic liner, which is great because if any water does come out of that pot, it's gonna go in there and not ruin the basket. But I'm gonna go ahead and add that plant in here now and I'll be all done. Okay, so I do feel like this is finally not dripping out water as much as it was. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it into this basket. So as you can see, look how cute that is. Now I've got to find a place in my house to put it. That is always the struggle, right? Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful for anyone out there that has never replanted. a plant or a propagation. Like I said, go back a few videos. You'll see that I have a video on Monstera Deliciosas, and I do show how to propagate, and you let those roots take place. Like I said, I had that sitting in water for like a month, and you saw how many roots were established, and now it is in the soil, and it will grow and it will produce new leaves and just be gorgeous. I've got a lot of these all over my house. I think I drive my husband crazy with it, but they're gonna probably be in every room of my house soon. They're so easy to propagate, so I really urge you, if you're scared to propagate, just try it out. These are definitely the easiest plants to propagate out there. All right, if you guys aren't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you join my family. So go ahead and hit that red subscribe button down below. Turn on the notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload. And I also have an Instagram account that is also called The Planting Bug. So I'd love to have you join me over there as well. And I will be back soon with some more plant care tips. Bye.